Check this out. Grand opening, grand closing. It's all happening. On August 8th, Capitol Records announced FN Meka's addition to their roster, boasting that artist, influencer, and Web3 resident blurs the line between humans and computers. They then released his debut song through the label Florida Water. The track is supposedly by FN Meka and features Gunna and top gaming streamer Cody Clicks Conrad. Here's a clip.
Too many ones and O's, thumbing through these racks, my system overload.
Too many ones and O's, thumbing through these racks, my system's overload. How does something like this even happen? Well, FN Meka was created by a company called Factory New. Sounds fitting. Factory New describes itself as a first of its kind, next generation music company specializing in virtual beings. Its roster is entirely comprised of virtual artists, and in every sense, every aspect, FN Meka is an analytical powerhouse. To date, he's amassed over 10 million followers and over 1 billion views on TikTok. His Spotify account is averaging over 611,000 monthly streams, which seems to be built entirely off of Florida Water alone. His TikToks are beautifully designed imaginary expressions of stereotypical excess, like AirPod shotguns or hibachi grills in the back of the foreign. He's constantly at war with another FN character, FN Normal, and seems to be moonwalking everywhere all the time. Factory New co-founder Anthony Martini says that the company developed a proprietary AI technology that analyzes certain popular songs of a specified genre and generates recommendations for the various elements of song construction, lyrical content, chords, melody, tempo, sounds, etc. Then they combine these elements to create the song. He says, as of now, a human voice performs the vocals, but they're working towards having a computer come up with and perform its own words and collaborate with other computers as co-writers. Everything seemed to be awesomely all happening for FN Meka. He's got 10 million followers on TikTok. He's got over 1 billion streams. He even has a helicopter that'll pull up to a McDonald's drive-thru. But as word spread about Capitol Records' virtual signee, once heads saw this, backlash reigned like spring in Seattle. I don't see no niggas like I'm playing hockey. It gets worse. On his IG page in 2019, the creators decided it would be a good idea to post this image of FN Meka digitally experiencing police brutality. The caption reads, "Police brutality, what should I do? This guard keeps beating me with his baton because I won't snitch. I ain't no rat. Life in prison is so depressing. I wish I could get out so I could start making fire music again." Yeezus. Reactions were swift. Sean on Twitter, he brought this up. Siri don't say nigga. Alexa don't say nigga. Why does FN Meka say nigga? Great question. Carly Hustle added, no one, white music executives left in the room unsupervised, let's create an artificial rapper who says the N-word and simulates our deepest fetishes and fantasies about blackness and materialism, and he will never get arrested unless we want him to, which is a fun storyline. Let's try that. Industry Blackout. Industry Blackout sent a scathing letter to Capitol Records. Industry Blackout is a nonprofit organization of music industry professionals created during the 2020 uprisings to hold companies accountable for exploiting black culture. The letter said in part, "This digital effigy is a careless abomination and disrespectful to the real people who face real consequences in real life. For example, Gunna, a black artist featured on the song with FN Meka, Florida Water, is currently incarcerated for rapping the same type of lyrics this robot mimics. The difference is, your artificial rapper will not be subject to federal charges for such." They also concluded their letter with, "We demand this partnership be terminated, a formal public apology be issued, FN Meka removed from all platforms. Furthermore, all money spent on Capitol Records and Factory New be allocated to charitable organizations that directly support black youth in the arts, as well as marketing budgets for black artists signed to Capitol Records." Now here's the thing. Facing an avalanche of criticism on August 23rd, Capitol Records announced that it had severed ties with the FN Meka project effective immediately. We offer our deepest apologies to the Black community for our insensitivity in signing this project without asking enough questions about equity and the creative process behind it. We thank those who have reached out to us with constructive feedback in the past couple of days. Your input was invaluable as we came to the decision to end our association with the project. It's all happening. All right, let's wrap this up. Clearly, FN Meka has a lot of problems. Here's a racially ambiguous AI robot that traffics in racial slurs and fake police brutality created by a team of non-Black people to sell a fetishized version of Black culture any and everywhere possible. Reportedly, the first few tracks created were voiced by Kyle the Hooligan, who's Black, but this week he revealed that they hustled him out of equity in the company. They used his voice, used his sound, used the culture, then ghosted him. He says he never received a dime from anything and wasn't part of any record deal discussions. If this is true, then Factory New does bad business too. But despite FN Meka being the definition of problematic, the AI revolution is already here. Check this timeline. In 2020, digital agency Space 150 created an algorithm that modeled Travis Scott's sonic and vocal style through artificial intelligence just to see what would happen. The lyrics created were largely gibberish, but every bar and melody included were created entirely by AI. Links in description. In 2021, Big Hit Entertainment, the company behind K-pop megastars BTS, invested $3.6 million into a company called Supertone, a Korea-based artificial intelligence company. Supertone claims that its AI tech can create a hyper-realistic and expressive voice not distinguishable from real humans. Their reason for doing so is that since BTS is one of the biggest groups in the world and they're really busy, they want to use the technology to lighten their load by synthesizing their voices for games, animation, audiobooks, you name it. That's right, BTS wouldn't even have to be there to record their own vocals. And now in 2022, at least one major label was ready to invest in a completely AI act, which is a concept that's at least 3 decades old. For starters, the Tupac hologram was over a decade ago. We know now holograms can draw a crowd. The Gorillaz is one of the top performing acts in music, and they're completely virtual. They were created in 1998 by Damon Albarn of the group Blur and artist Jamie Hewlett. Damon was frustrated by the lameness of boy band era MTV and decided to manufacture something he felt was more compelling, and it worked. The Gorillaz have sold over 20 million records worldwide. When I was a kid, I watched a show called Jem and the Holograms. Jem is truly outrageous. Truly, truly, truly outrageous. Whoa, Jem. They were a cartoon group of women rock stars who actually went on real-life tours, capitalizing off fandom of kids who watched the show. My timeline's always telling me how much people miss BET's Rap City, but Cedar's World was at the forefront of digital VJing. Cedar's World ran from 1999 to 2003 and was the first show to feature a Black VR host. Cedar was the illest. The point is this: Jem and the Holograms, Cedar's World, the Gorillaz, Tupac hologram, Travis Bot, FN Meka. The virtual floodgates been open, only now AI has inevitably taken the wheel. Toss in deepfake technology, which Kendrick Lamar used beautifully on The Heart Part 5, plus Web3, and the future is now. But despite the fact that FN Meka is the worst possible frontman to guide us into this new frontier, was Capitol Records even off base by wanting to sign an all-AI artist? I mean, would FN Meka even got dropped if its tone-deaf creators never faked police brutality and programmed it to drop N-bombs? I don't have the answer to these questions.
Status selected.
Another Saturday, another TBD. Thank you guys for rocking with me. I really, really appreciate it. I can't get past what Factory New did here. Not only did they not pay Kyle the Hooligan, not pay the voice that they used, but they exploited the entire culture for FN Meka. I'm upset at Capitol Records, obviously, because they should have done their due diligence and not signed this person in the first place. But I don't think that they're actually off base with their investment in the AI space. I think we're gonna see a lot more of this to come. But let me know what you think. Did I miss any points? Is there some things that you think were important that we didn't talk about in this piece? I didn't cover all the details because this story happened early in the week, so there are some blanks that can be filled in. Take a look around for yourself. But we've been here for a long time, and we're still here now. This is inevitable. My name is Justin Hunte. Like and subscribe to the channel, follow @TheCompanyMan on everything, and as always, it's all happening.
That goes for your owner that's doing your voiceovers, the label that's going to pay you for gentrifying the culture. You got a song with Gunna and thought you was getting closer, so now I feel like Hover, and this is my takeover. Your whole image fabricated. Imagine